the Future Summit Series, the 100, non-conference format, and I would love to introduce you guys to Mick McConnell. It's a really big honor to have you here, Mick.
Thanks.
Maybe you can introduce yourself in terms of your role and where you're from.
I'm Mick McConnell. I'm head of the concept studio at WeWork and live in Brooklyn, work in New York, travel a ton, and great to be here with the Future Summit. It's amazing.
We're really excited to have you, Mick. Absolutely. And what questions really drives us creators is, how does our future look like?
Future of creatives.
Yes, please.
That's a great question. You know,
Your idea.
I was participating in a project about a year ago, and doing that project, we learned that 1 in 4 kids today wants to be a YouTuber. So when we were kids, it was like fireman, police officer, president. Now it's YouTuber.
Spaceman.
Yeah, now it's YouTuber. Exactly, spaceman. So it's really interesting that it's changed that much, that kids, young kids, are identifying with that kind of creativity. So
Sure.
I think the future of creative is going to change drastically because of the access to social media, and I mean it's obvious, but the drive to do something creative, to be a creator,
Yeah, like
is,
a maker, you mean?
is coming so much earlier. And I did a conference, I hosted a conference once that was called Doer, Maker, Creator, and we forced labels on people. So I would say, like, okay, you're a doer, you're a maker, you're a creator. Everyone wanted to be a creator. Even if I thought they were a maker or a doer. It was kind of just to be provocative, you know, force them into a bucket so they would fight their way out of it.
It's good.
But everyone wanted to be a creator, right? So I think the future of creators is going to be a bigger, broader thing. You know, like, we are all starting to accept that people have something to offer and we can learn from them, and I think conferences even like this bring in a bunch of different people to talk about what they do in their field that is creative. And so creatives, typical creatives, like creative directors and agency folk, are starting to learn that, like, maybe being like polymathic, you know, understanding something about another field is just as beneficial as honing creativity skills.
Like you said, it's broader.
It's
The range
broader,
is much
yeah.
broader.
So I think that's it's interesting. I don't think I have a definition, but I do think it's a bigger opportunity, a bigger role for everyone.
It really sounds a lot like being an entrepreneur, like
Yeah.
someone who's making things, who comes up with
Yeah.
completely new stuff.
Yeah,
And
for
especially
sure.
as an architect, you can tell.
That's right. You know, it's going to be an interesting 10 years, I think, to see how it changes, because the people that are making are starting to look at outside sources for creativity. We do a lot of work with companies that do like digital fabrication.
Yeah.
And what started as a field of just honing robotic tools and CNC machines and laser machines to help us make furniture and wall panels in our phone booths and stuff like that. It's now they've kind of developed that skill set. So the making is now they're now superior makers. So now they're actually expanding to say, how do I get creative? How do I make that different? How do I make a better phone booth? How do I make a better piece of furniture?
I see.
So the creative thing is constantly getting kind of grenaded.
And what kind of role has technology in this kind of vision?
I mean, the thing that I think is interesting about technology is we all think about like phones and stuff when you talk about technology. But for me, what's really interesting is when the technology starts to permeate all of the things that, like fabrication, right? When it starts to get down lower and deeper. We're working on projects right now making new plastic-free furniture, for example. And it sounds easy, like, okay, there's wood tables or sofas, but the foams in sofas and the fasteners and tables and stuff, they all have plastic. So we're trying to figure out like the technology that not only works to build it, but like how does it hold together? How does it last? How do you make it sustainable? And so
Interesting.
the
A lot of
technologies
science,
are helping us figure that out. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely broad range of different things that comes together, and that sounds really exciting.
Yeah, it's great.
Future for us,
It's great.
huh?
And I hope I get to meet a ton of people here today because I'm sure they all have great ideas.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you. Hey guys, we're here at the 100, the Future Summit Series, and I have with me Annie Liu, and I'm super happy to meet her finally in person. Annie, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're more than welcome. We're very excited, and you have such an inspirational talk. You have a so great background of all what you did. So maybe you can tell the guys out there a little bit about you.
Yes, so I'm an artist that works a lot with science and technology to investigate the themes of being human, things that I think all artists are interested in, things about sexuality and identity.